I'm trying to send the tweet, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. Honey Goblin, we're starting early. We're starting early, Gobs, we're starting early. Hold on, 1 second. I gotta turn off this song. Because it's not even, we don't even want that one going. We want this, we want the pleasurable, autumn rooftop coffee shop ambience. So that's what I'm talking about. There we are.
The God stuff.
There we are. This is, we need to have, it needs to be this zen, okay? It needs to be this zen. Hold on. Let's just, why did that not react? My things aren't reacting. 1 second. There we are. There we are. We're golden. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I've done this before. I VTubed before, everybody. I swear. I swear I have. You can trust me on that one. I won Niku the Neutral. Well, kinda. Yeah, you did. You did win. You did win. Niku gifting 50 subs to the bar. Oh. Well, I gotta shake this. We gotta shake, rattle, and roll. Because Laughing Nightmare also gifted 5 subs right after there. The perfect aftershot after the deep gulp that was. Niku the Neutral's 50 gifted subs. Damn. Oh my God, Honey looks so cute. Well, no shit, it's every day, Dead.
Aww.
Oh, there we go. Made it a compliment. Boom. Forgive me. There might be some residual trying to be charming from last night. I went on a big date with Kim Rai.
So I've heard. Pulled out all the stops.
I did stop myself several times, yes.
Oh, good.
Naughty Plays gifting 2 subs as well. Goblin King, GRG, yo, 5 months is cool. A cheeky one. What's so cheeky about you? I think you are pretty cheeky, though. Thank you so much. Soul 000, thank you so much. This is a lot of people have not seen your new outfit yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I updated it. It's nice and casual and breezy.
No, absolutely.
Stick on the tongue.
Oh, see, that's different. See, now that is enhanced. see, Mem, Mem's got, no. Mem can stick out their tongue. It's just.
What's Mim got?
A sore throat, that's for certain.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Poor Mem, everybody, we must send good vibes to Mem. We gotta send good vibes to Mem because Mem is Mem's throat has been taking an absolute pounding lately. So I'm happy that Mem's feeling better. Mem will be feeling better soon. We might be playing games tomorrow, though. We'll be playing some South Park Stick of Truth. Mim's never played it. So.
Ooh.
What's interesting is because, like, the art style of South Park lends itself so well to beat Paper Mario. And Stick of Truth, it literally is Paper Mario, the South Park game, essentially.
It looks just like the show, and I'm really impressed by it.
That's what they found out. They found out they could just send the files from the show to the game company. And they're like, oh, that makes this way easier.
That saves so much time.
Oh, exactly. And that, by the way, and there's a reason why I bring up South Park all the time. Baron99, thank you so much. My God. They signed a deal recently. Did you see the deal they signed?
No.
Postmortem. Oh my God! Oh!
Whoa!
Gosh, Postmortem Healer with the 50 subs. That's 50 shots back to back, Goblin. Honey.
What'd I do?
I just you were yourself. Like everyone's just like, hey, Goblin. They throw into shots. Holy crap! Hype train over 100 subs. 50 gifted by Postmortem Healer, 50 given by Niku the Neutral. What is Honey standing on? Mim's stepladder.
Yeah.
What are you doing on? Yeah. Mim had to borrow. My God, Laughing Nightmare with an additional 5. We're over 400. We're at 420. We're at 420. We're at 420. Out where somewhere Seth Rogen's starting up a lawnmower after a long winter laugh is laughing. Ever since I had it described as a lawnmower struggling to start, it's like, that is what it is.
It really is.
And it builds up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm trying to keep up right now with the kindness. I kept my word, gifting 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Laughing Nightmare. Don't think I missed that again. Thank you, Postmortem Killer, again. Thank you so much. Nico the Neutral again. Thank you so much. I am Jaunty Jackalope. 207 bits from Drago, King of the Dragon God. My God. Nico Ninja with 1,000 bits. I don't know what's up. I don't know either.
Sound like you're an auctioneer.
Honestly, that I was told unironically I should do that a lot when I was growing up.
Oh, yeah.
The guy presents the rock and some image from the hunting. Good evening, bartender. Let me try to get the guest. Send the cosplay tier 1. Thanks for 13 months. Oh, yeah. I can, the one problem is trying to match the speed in which I'm reading. That's the problem with typing. That's why I always put a G. You know, when you get a DM from me, I always put the G before the N. It's because I'm already on the next 5 words ahead, but I'm trying to type that shit out. Anything, enjoy that drink all in one place. Oh my God, honey, why you gotta be so short? That is really offensive. Goblins don't choose to be short. They are born that way. See, honestly, you should be asking them about their whole. Asking someone like why.
Yes, why are you short?
No, one of my favorite things is like, did you know that? Oh my God, Kai, what the fuck? Why would you?
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna faint. Kaizen!
Oh, y'all are so nice. My God.
What the? I mean, I'm kind of shocked right now. What the? What the? I've seen a 2K hype before. I have too. My God, thank you so much, everybody. Kaizen though. Where was I? Twice. I mean, derailed twice.
Chat's plan all along just to distract you.
Raging. I think that's what they're trying to do. Oh my God, Hidden Tone gifting a sub as well. Gorgrel gifting a sub. Raging Wolf gifting 5 subs. Gorgrel gifting 5 subs. Dr. Speak Easy gifting 10 subs to the community. And Niku the Neutral gifting another 50. What the fuck? I can't. I'm lagging. There's so much buffering happening.
This is so much.
I got fucking. What is happening? Dr. Speak Easy, thank you so much. Niku the Neutral. I don't know what I've done to deserve that, but fuck's sakes, man. Thank you so much. Hey, cheeky one. You cheeky, get you. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 5 shots, everybody. And Kaizen, you son of a bitch. We are over 1,000. It's over 1,000! What, 1,000? There's no way that can be right. Wow, Vegeta. That's crazy. And they don't stop coming, Yeah, oh my God, I'm gonna have to clean drinks, like, all night. Like, I'm just gonna be cleaning drinks. Darren, with a 6-month reshot, thank you so freaking much. Reality is frick chumps, I absolutely agree. Gifted 5 gifted shots here to the bar. Heavenly Tiger, gifting a sub, thank you so much. Kaizen, 56, not one to be outdone by gifting 50 subs earlier, does another 25, because that's just how Kaizen 56 rolls. If you were gifted subs, if you were gifted shots by the very kind community right now, everybody, I want to see them cheers. I want to see you cheersing. I want to see you cheersing tonight. I want to see those cheer emotes out. Ole, 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 ole. Kaizen 56. Ole, Niku the Neutral. Ole. My God. 250 subs. Dr. Speak Easy. Niku the Neutral. My God. Like, this is kept my word. Laughing Nightmare, Postmortem Keeler. I just can't even with the. I can't even. We were talking about so much before this stream, and then all these kind souls swinging on by. It's over 9,000. Nice. I actually did a big stream. I actually did a bunch of big streams last weekend. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We did the Helsing Ultimate Abridged Marathon. That happened. Nice. Yes. Oh, yeah. That happened where we watched all of Helsing Abridged in all its problematic glory. Oh my God. It's weird going back and relooking at old work. But I feel like as a writer who wrote comedy, it's even more particularly painful. Because it's like, I would not write that nowadays. Because I could think of a way better joke right now. But it's interesting starting at episode 1, going all the way to 10, because you could tell we didn't really know what we were doing. And we saw us getting more and more in line with what we wanted to do. And I mean, that was a lot of fun. But the next day was, I mean, I love Helsing Ultimate Abridged. But that Dark Place Marathon the day after. Have you ever seen that show?
I have not.
It is a true diamond in the rough gem because of how weird it is. It also holds a very rare distinction of being the on-screen debut of Richard Ayoade and Matthew Berry.
Berry? That sounds really familiar.
Matt Berry, you may know him as Laszlo. I'm sorry, he's Tony Daytona, regular human. Hello there, I'm Tony Daytona. I am a regular normal human, and I enjoy beers with the guys. He's the deep voiced vampire from What We Do in the Shadows in America.
Yes. Okay.
Tony Daytona, because Mark Hamill is a vampire hunting him for revenge at one point, and so he has to go to small town America to go undercover. And it's the worst cover. It's the worst cover.
The original movie's so good.
The original movie has possibly one of the best punchlines I've ever seen. Catherine 20, thank you for gifting those 2 subs, Catherine. Is chat dead? No soul, just my confidence. Thank you. It doesn't need spam all the time. Not all the time. If this isn't Zen stream, they're not trying to kill me. Dicks! A little bit, maybe a little bit. Hi, Human Tornado.
Yeah, they might.
Script Daddy. Oh, Daddy with a 51-month resub. Now, everybody, if you do not know, Script Daddy right there, you can thank him for creating that Cat Daddy drink machine right there. Oh. And also making the voting on TV2 work. My God. I told Script Daddy when he was working on this, I'm like, you're working with me a second time. What the fuck? I remember when I hired Script Daddy, and this is a fun memory. I will always remember this. When I pitched to him what I wanted the Cat Daddy to do, and I asked him how much would that cost me. You know what he said?
What?
Oh, I don't know. Depends how fun it is. And I'm like, I can't budget for that.
Okay, I can definitely relate to that.
Oh, it's why I couldn't even get mad. I was mad, but I'm like, I'll be honest with you. I've said that answer before. It's just, being on the receiving end of it was just wild as fuck to me. I'm like, oh. Maybe a little bit more. Oh, you got your...
what their budgets are, because whenever they ask how much is it going to cost me, it's like, well, how much are you willing to spend on this, and how much fun can I have?
It's a Venn diagram. How much of a fucking chore will this be to make? If it's a fucking chore to make this, it's going to cost you a lot. If it's not a chore, not as much.
Exactly.
And here's the thing, that's such a fair way of putting it, because you don't know, especially on an unproven concept, you don't know how hard it's going to be, so you kind of got to gauge for that, right?
Oof, definitely, yeah.
Oh,
a lot of work also goes away if you just, if it's fun, I'm probably more inclined to do it. And for cheaper too, if it's a good idea, and then like a good concept.
Well, I feel like fun is a thing, but I almost feel like it's satisfying. Because I think I talked to you about this specifically. I bring on it. It's not the chore. Just try and stop me from working on it. If it's not a chore, just try and stop me from working on it. Bingo. Script Daddy making this, the Cat Daddy, took less convincing than probably getting them to do dishes. And and that I actually finally explained it to my parents what having ADHD is like. For me, it's like, you gotta understand, I want you to know, when you see like the dishes done or the clothing not folded, I don't see it because it is now part of the environment. I don't see that job. I just see the 3D rendered background on my path to the interesting thing. And I was like, I want you to know, the act of pretending to give a fuck about that causes physical pain sometimes. Because my brain's going, no, anything else but this.
Yeah, definitely. I have a pile of blankets in my room, and they're on the floor, not even being used. It's just part of my room now.
Now I gotta ask you, is that the clean pile? Or is that the it's not too dirty yet pile? There we go.
Say pile, and I don't know which is which.
There we go. That's a problem. You gotta put one on the left, one on the right. You just gotta put one on the left, one on the right, and that's how you deviate. Now you can go galaxy brain and put the dirty clothes in one pile in a separate room, and the clean clothes pile in another room. That's the depression pile. Hey, we don't want to call people out yet. Oh, now I'm hearing myself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, we lasted 30 minutes. It
lasted all right.
Trust me, I love not having my headset on too.
It's nice.
Oh, it really, if I could trust buds to not fucking make me deaf, I would use them.
Oh my gosh.
It's like I found out that my audio was cranked super low because I had another audio setting cranked way too high. Things weren't even balanced properly in my audio. Get this, the reason why I didn't sound this good for so long was because my Discord settings were set to 50%.
Okay.
Why were they set to 50%? I have no godly idea, but check your sound settings, everybody.
Yeah.
Who is the cute little goblin beside you? Oh, I thought she goes without saying. This is the wonderful and talented Honey Goblin, and she is one of the very rare and elusive DIY VTubers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun.
You say that, but part of what you do is complete rocket science to a lot of us.
Half the time, I just don't understand what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, if I move something this way, it'll move the other way. Don't know why. It's not what I wanted.
I was talking to somebody last night, and like, I don't think people realize how much duct tape keeps VTubing together.
It's a lot of duct tape.
There's a sound settings on Discord? No, your computer sound settings sets the volume for all your programs. And a lot of them are set to 50%. Or 100%, they can go up to 200. So low key, it's set to 50. The volume mixer. Yeah. Don't fuck with it too much, trust me. But we found out after nearly a year that my settings were just not even properly set. So, like, there's something which is interesting, because you said you don't know how it works, but then you figure it out. It's because we all miss some information. We're all, especially with something as, especially something as ambidextrous as what, like, working in this kind of platform can do, right? Because with this, there are infinite possibilities. And for that reason, it's paralyzing. And that's where the executive dysfunction comes in, where I have a scuff model. You know, I actually have a scuff. I haven't used my scuff model because I need to write a bit about it, because the bit will last 1 minute, but I want the bit to last longer. But I have to practice a lot to make that. Come on, guys, it's just mapping 3D perspective transformations and rotations to a 2D vector field. It's not that hard. Oh, trust me, when I sat down with 7M, who has made everything from Maury Calliope's microphone to Iron Mouse's current setup. He also made my bar, one of the first guys I reached out to. I asked him for this specifically. Could you match the 2D drawings and make them look 3D with your lighting? And that is why everything in front of you looks so 3D.
Oh.
This is
it's real smooth looking. Did a good job.
7M did a good job. Hell, people don't even realize that right behind us right there, that white spray paint, that's his logo.
Oh, really?
I asked for pretty much what this bar is a reclaimed building.
Okay.
That's the point of this. This is a reclaimed building, so we weren't able to get rid of all of it, right? Hey, 1,000 bits. This goblin needs to live herself. This goblin needs to live herself. No reason. Oh, you should check out Honey Goblin streams, because here's the thing: she does her own art. Everybody. Oh yeah. I also gotta say, your new model, it's fantastic. It is. Now I don't know what you based it off of. Can I make an assumption?
Yes.
It is very much the one girl from all the 80s movies who just everyone had crushes on, but in the horror movies died way too early.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was based on that a little bit.
Okay. It's the hair. I think it's pretty dang. It's got a really fantastic look to it.
Thank you. It's the even if I brush it, it doesn't go down.
You really are an anime character now. That's great.
Yeah.
Now it's true. Now it's confirmed. Is there a link to her Twitch? I think so. Don't forget, she sings too. I know she's I know she's a quintuple threat, everybody. I call her an octagon threat, but she doesn't throw down in the octagon yet.
The only thing holding me back is I'm short. Can't compete with long legs.
I'll have you know, short people do really well on the octagon. They get under people's legs and they just start doing leg locks.
It's the shin kicks. That's how we get them.
Also, because Honey Goblin's shorter, her heart doesn't have to grow as large to pump all that blood, so she'll just live longer. That's actually true. That's actually why a lot of super tall people have heart failure issues, because their hearts have to grow too big. Damn it!
That's a scary thing to think about. It's just like, oh, this person's so tall. I wonder if their heart's okay.
A lot of them have congenital heart defect issues because the body was not designed to work operate at that level in size. A human heart's not meant to be the size of a basketball.
Yeah, no. The best part about being short is if you get tired, you can just become someone's backpack. It's great.
It's true. Now, have you ever been loaded into a compartment on an airplane before?
No, but I fit into a doggy cage at one point.
What did you do?
I was messing around with my siblings.
You know it. Yeah.
Have you never just...
No, I wish I could say that didn't happen to me once, but I was kind of in a dog. I was in a metaphorical dog cage for about 3 months.
Oh yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Some say it's still.
Speaking of, did you ever leave?
Yeah, luckily certain things are still kind of a problem. My mouth still waters when I see delicious looking dog food. It's very frustrating.
Just imagine it's chili. It's fine.
Well, no, the problem is every goddamn dog food ad on television makes it look like chili.
It does.
And then they'll have like, boring pizza. Oh, look at this giant bowl of chili. I'm like, fuck! That looks good, legitimately. What's in there? Minerals and protein. I'm like, sounds like I need that.
That sounds more healthy than pizza, actually.
Yeah, it does. Cheese isn't good for me. Cheese is good for nobody, yet we will eat it non-stop.
It's delicious. I will not stop eating it.
My favorite, you know what my ideal snack is?
Ooh, what?
Just a charcuterie board of crackers, different kinds of salami meats, and different kinds of cheeses and sauces. A charcuterie board, which I do call them a charcuterie board, because of how it's spelled.
A charcuterie board?
Oh yeah, charcuterie board. Yeah. My goal is to say it wrong every time. Just
keep mispronouncing it further and further away from its original spelling.
Absolutely, yes, absolutely. I would love a Shure's cuffery board, you know? I was like Shure's to cuff 'em board. I would love that. That would be fantastic. I go like epic rap battles of history. Gotta go to the epic rap battles of history. They always find a new way. Epic rap battles of history. The shark.
Mumble through your mouth. Or through your lips.
Laughing Nightmare continuing and sending their gift sub through October. Well, thank goodness, because we're in November.
Oh, where did the time go?
Hey, Marco Loco,
Anyway.
hope you're doing okay, man. All right.
Oh.
My
Winter
brother
can be really
disposed
rough.
of microwave shredded cheese. Well, that's bad. Does he add anything else? Or is it just the cheese?
It's just cheese?
Cheese! Even when I was a kid, I would put like, okay, so here's what I do. I take soda crackers, right?
Yeah.
I take soda crackers. God tier cracker. Always has been, always will be. Though now that I've gotten older, I've switched over to stoned wheat thins. Okay?
Healthy.
Well, I think it just has a better, it's less salt and a better flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I'm at maybe the same amount of salt, just distributed further. Hard to say. I put a piece of cheddar cheese in the middle, right? Okay, now here is where everything goes off the rails, okay? And then I take out the mustard and put a little dab of mustard in the middle, and then I microwave it.
Ooh.
Little dab, just a dab.
And the way you said that sounded so luxurious when I know it's just putting a piece of cheese on a cracker and microwave it.
Yeah, look, I'm like, you're a monster. I'm a monster, am I? Is it a monster to reach into a bag of old Dutch salt and vinegar chips, crush them, and put them on your hot dog? Perfect day. Thank you. Kenchi19 with a 1,000 bits. That's some honey gerblins and taka emotes. Will you enjoy yourself here at Fine Day? And I am going to be sending you a beautiful drink. I used to put mustard on my grilled cheese once upon a time, so I get it. Actually, mustard on grilled cheese is legit good, too. Here's the thing. I think grilled cheese, unless you got garlic butter or something, some kind of extra flavor, it needs something else. Otherwise, it's just bread and cheese. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. Those are great, but I feel guilty. I feel guilty, you know? I really
Love
do.
putting hot sauce on it. It's good. Hot sauce and grilled cheese. Delicious.
Yeah, of course. 1 second here. I actually gotta...
No worries.
No, one probably just gotta quickly do something here.
That reminds me. Speaking of special food, did you do anything special on the date with Kim Rai? I wasn't able to watch.
It went. We went to a local We went to a local eating establishment. I ordered a charcuterie board. No, I didn't order that. I did not order the cookery board. I did not order the cookery board. He ate dog. It was delicious, delicious dog food. Okay. It was just there, not being eaten.
You have to eat it.
Mm.
But will there be a second date coming, or is that still to be determined?
Well, that's TBDA. You don't call immediately afterwards. You wait a couple days. It's the art. It's the art of it. It's the art of it. It's not really art, more or less, just a tried, tested method. He got a kiss. It ended the night right. Okay. Listen, everybody. And he ate Kim Rice food as well. She didn't need to eat it. She drinks blood.
She drinks a lot of blood.
Yeah.
It keeps her youthful.
That is true.
Oh my god.
That is true. That is true. I do.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm a goddamn ghost.
Whoa. What on earth is going? Come back in. I think we're good now. There we go.
Am I
You almost didn't stand. Ah! Okay.
Now I'm too big. All right, hold on.
That hasn't stopped.
It's you know.
If you stay like that, there's less shame in the thumbnails, or more, depending on how you see it.
Okay. Well, here we go. That's about right. I think.
Yeah, that's about right. How are you doing, Mistress?
Okay.
How are you today?
Fine.
Yeah. The Mr. Hat with 500 bits. I just want to say sorry for the music at the end of the day, and not for playing it, but I didn't realize the song's length. It's fine. That was the least of my concerns that evening.
Did you play the Sound of Silence mariachi band?
that was very apt. But Kim, say hi to Honey. She's swinging by.
Your hair.
Okay, I'll move. All right, Honey, move over. Yeah, she wants to see. She wants to see.
I
love it.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I love it.
Decided to let it flow a little bit.
I like it. It's very 80s. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shaggy
and purple. Look at all this purple. And you know, purple and gold are my favorite colors. Did you dress like this just for me?
It's a little inspired.
Well, there you go.
You are a trendsetter.
Apparently.
That's not always a good thing, too.
True.
Yeah.
E78868, thank you so much for the shot. Thank you for getting here. I hope it's not too late for you. Catboy Frisky, oh hey, Catboy Frisky, there's a name. I gotta create the wall of very powerful names.
I raided Catboy Frisky earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about that?
They were hanging out with eyes. Yeah.
New Shade Plus, I watched Vicky after Kimrai's recommendation, so I know she loves the 80s.
80s got some good fashion going on.
I feel like
I don't think you know what Vicky is.
Recommendation. Hold on.
Tacit endorsement? Does that work?
Recommended for the funnies. Yeah. I just want to warn anybody who's like, oh, apparently this is amazing, and Kimrai recommends it. You're in for a treat.
Why did the guy sex the car?
Why? Because the car treated him right, and it was the first.
No,
entity
see, so
that did.
that's not how to car. That's not how to car. That is not how to car at all. Pretty far.
How you get into an intimate relationship with machinery.
I mean, it is.
user.
It might be how you turn one on.
One would
But
hope it has a muffler. Hikari Kremko Inc. gifting us up to Catboy Frisky. So kind of you, Hikari Kremko Inc. Kimrai, were there a purple car standing outside? The one Talker rented for a date? No, that car has been returned. I did not need it. I forgot Mistress Kimrai has the powers of teleportation.
It's true.
Taka
has an intimate relation with a bar. Yeah? Some say I spend my time almost here. A lot, actually.
Get to know all the curves and edges of this place.
It's jagged edges.
Doing splinters.
I got bruises on my hips. Let me explain what that means. I mean, like, you know, when you walk around, you know, like when you walk around, when you walk around a corner and like you're like going too quick and you're like, ah, gee, my hip, because you smashed it on the side of the counter.
Most people actually have spatial awareness, Taka.
I knew I shouldn't have dumped all my stats in charisma. That was a bad idea. This was like the last
But that
cannon.
is a neurodivergent thing, lacking spatial awareness.
Well, the space around me doesn't matter right now.
Yeah.
Damn edges. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, for me, it's my shoulders. My shoulders constantly like flip.
Shoulders and hips and rolling my ankle. That's my favorites.
Bumping my head.
Ah.
No, bumping my
You know what's
You know what's
fun?
the worst
Okay.
Oh yeah.
We got stories. Okay, go Kim. I'll go after.
is like when you've opened up like a cupboard above your head.
Fuck!
And you
Fuck!
bend down,
Fuck!
and you get
Fuck!
that
I'm so mad! I'm so mad right now.
Your freaking head.
When this happens, when these moments happen, okay? When these moments of us at our lowest point, I can't think of any other, I think it's the lowest. As human beings, we are functioning at our lowest efficiency when we open up a cupboard above us. And we forget. And because you know what happens? We get up, we hit our head on that corner, and the damn ape brain we have wants to smack it. We want to punch that cupboard door. That is our fault. But in that moment, we want to punch the thing that hurt us. And then we hurt ourselves again. And everyone asks, why don't you try and just be calmer? It's like, wow. God, I feel my ADHD leaving my body like a ghost.
Like, listen, fight or flight kicked in. It just happened to be fight. Alright.
It's...
Yeah, I just get shame.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's usually... Here's the thing. It's all a fun rigmarole that brings you to anger. It's a feeling that makes you feel anger, and then the anger just takes over. And it's just like, you just want to hit it.
The aggression comes out.
I remember one time I bashed the corner of my hip on a washing machine, and in a blink of an eye, I kicked it and hurt my foot more. I went, ah, fuck! And it fell over, and I was more mad at the thing. And I'm like, what have I accomplished in this moment aside from proving how ADHD I am?
Oh gosh.
Ah!
Yeah.
My God.
I jumped into a rock.
Oh no!
Into a rock.
No, honey.
It wasn't even smart.
Why? Where were you in?
I was in a cave. I was hanging out with my siblings.
Okay.
We were
Things happen a
seeing
lot
some
when you're with your
caves.
siblings.
I have a lot of weird stories
No,
with my siblings.
no,
There's
do
a
you-
lot of us. A lot of things happen.
Are you born into like a? Do they count a group of goblins as a litter?
I think they call them children.
Well, individually, yeah. A group of pugs is called a grumble. A group of crows is called a. It's called a murder.
I think they call them children.
Why?
Travis, I need you to zoom in dramatically onto his face.
Don't do
when
that,
you
Trav.
do
Travis,
that.
Trav. Remember,
Travis, that's what I need you to do.
remember. I'm the one who forgets to send your payment by a week. Remember that that's me. Wait, no! Ah!
Exactly.
A cornucopia of goblins. A group of humans is called an infestation. No, guys. No jokes from my show. They have no effect on me.
I think you're thinking of goblets, though.
Goblets? Oh, I thought that was a racism. Damn it, I'm so behind the times.
I mean, even I knew that, but granted, the maze is full of them.
That's fair.
There we go. Kim, rise up to speed.
Ah, that's fair.
But yeah, I was wearing a hat and running around in a cave with my siblings, and so there was like a stalactite sticking down, and because I had a hat with a brim, I didn't see it, and I was jumping over a rock at the time, so I jumped over a rock into a rock.
Dang it. Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. Now,
Yeah.
did you...
Keep all your teeth.
That's good. No teeth lost. I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, that's good. I mean, goblins can regrow their teeth, right?
Yeah, they come back pretty quick.
That's cool. See, us humans, we get our starter ones, and then we get the for real one, no playing around, and that's it.
It's true.
But then, like, don't you need more when you get older?
Yes.
And then get fake ones.
I already had one removed. Oh yeah.
Fake ones. Yeah.
Oh, Brown Bear, thank you for the bits. Sofa King Cheesy, thank you again as well, everybody. Wolf Regis too. A group of Kimrai is called a huge issue.
More like a motherfucking army. Yeah. Sorry.
It's called your doom.
It's called the end.
I hope my body can take it. That's a reference to a meme. It's fine. There's a meme that just keeps cutting back to Goku going, I hope my body can take it. It's just a very odd delivery. Because he's saying it with too much gusto in the moment.
He's too excited about it.
Listen, the first dub recording of Dragon Ball Z is a wild goddamn ride. Alright. They went back and redubbed it for Kai, and they did a really good job. But that first dub, there's some moments. 525. I casually bashed my knees with wooden pallets. Ah, God, that hurts. And I have I have no one else to blame but myself. Yeah. Do you also fall to your knees way too quickly and hurt your knees and go, ah, my knees? Or was that just me?
I learned how to fall in theater, so no.
Really? Is there a special way to fall?
It's like falling, but more dramatic.
No.
You put your hand on your head and go, oh.
Not to hurt yourself.
Is that called a break fall? Yeah, break fall.
Well, what is your instinct when you fall?
Well, clearly I am in a get-out-like situation and I need to wake up.
My instinct's just to fall onto my hip.
Yeah.
Don't hurt the knees.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The hip does take a fair amount of brutalization throughout life. Gets bumped into stuff. We close doors with it. We make sure doors are closed with it when our hands are full. We're like, yes, small battering ram that bruises.
Got a lot of padding there.
Yeah, some of us do. Not all of us do, but luckily I'm one of them.
Polka has a whole bakery back there.
Yeah.
Let's get the emos in chat!
Don't. Oh, God. Alrighty, we got. While I'm trying to distract myself from all these people posting. Don't you. So, honey, Goblin.
Nice butt.
Now, honey,
Oh, wait, I didn't say mine!
Well, you should know them better, mistress. You should know them better at this point.
Well.
You really should. I actually have a question for you, honey. What are you getting up to this weekend and next week for your streams? God damn it, you guys.
I'm so distracted by chat right now.
They are a bad influence, it is true.
But I'm going to be doing Dark Souls
oh shit.
3. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be doing an art stream with some anatomy and art tips for beginning artists.
Dope. That's really awesome. So this is again, I mentioned it earlier in the stream, everybody, but Honey is DIY, so there's gonna be a lot of really interesting, honestly, interesting insights that you're gonna be able to talk about from your perspective as an artist who's able to work on a lot of this. So I definitely suggest her art streams because you get to hear this pleasant voice talking the whole time without me there. I'm talking about a high quality content.
Good content.
Good content. I'm about to say something very sacrilegious to you, honey.
Oh.
I've never beaten a Dark Souls game.
Well, gotta get on that. I'm sure chat would love to see you take on some.
Have you noticed how emotionally balanced I am? Do you think my emotional fortitude can handle Dark Souls 1 or half of Dark Souls 2?
Ooh. No.
No, not half. Not half of Dark Souls 2. Not half of Dark Souls 2. That game is funny. It's got some good ideas. Here's the thing. It has some genuinely clever ideas. It does. I actually think the fact that well in town's actually a location you can get to was just creative. It was just a really fun idea. There's some fun ideas that went into that. But you can't defeat Dark Souls 1 for its level layout. Its level layout's just too much. It's just too when you make those connections, you're like, shut the fuck up. That's amazing.
Yeah, the second game's a little tougher too if you're used to the first and third.
Yeah, they definitely went back. They kind of trimmed some things off of 2 with 3. Yeah, and Bloodborne will never come to the PC. Because if they do, I think something will happen bad. I think someone has a bet somewhere. We're gonna bring God of War to the PC before Bloodborne. That's crazy to me. That means we're gonna get all of those God of War cutscenes with Sonic characters really soon. I cannot wait. It's about time. It's about damn time that Sonic is playing Kratos and Atreus is played by Tails. This is gonna be great. And then Baldur, he shows up, he's played by Knuckles. It's fun.
Idris Elba comes from the sky.
I wish they could get Idris Elba in this. Oh. Love me.
Isn't Idris Elba playing Knuckles in the new movie? Or
Yes.
was that me?
No, he's playing
That
Knuckles.
was not me.
He's playing Knuckles because he's got a very good agent.
All right, I'm intrigued.
He gets to be in the sequel to the highest-grossing movie of 2020 in theaters. It technically was the highest-grossing movie.
It was. I'll give it that.
Yeah, someone points out Idris Elba would low-key be a good fit for FromSoft products. Yeah, FromSoft does their voiceover very interestingly. They go very out of the realm of the usual voice actors. They don't cast the usual suspects. They really do cast unknown performers who you've never heard of who you haven't really heard of in a long time doing stuff, and it's really neat. Like, there was an old school anime voice actor from like the 90s and 80s who plays the blacksmith in the first Dark Souls. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that guy's played by an old school anime voice actor, and it's just really neat because they just,
Love Andre.
yeah. I mean, he's one of the most beloved characters in that game too, because he's just a bro, just a chiseled old man, just a really chiseled old man.
Goals right there.
Yeah, he's just
Want to be a chiseled old person.
He's just got these traps that they barely could get through the door. Hello there. Tang, tang. A rugged silver fox. He's something, all right. He's the gold standard, Brown Bear.
It's pretty easy on the eyes.
Ah, there you go. See, this is why they put him in the game, everybody. This is why they put him in the game. Now, let me ask you this question. You played Demon Souls, correct?
Haven't played Demon Souls, no.
Damn, you haven't played Demon Souls.
Nah, I'm gonna get to it.
Well, I don't know much about the HD remaster, but that game is rather famous for its difficulty.
Yeah, I'm excited. I really want to play it.
You gotta be able to get one of those unicorns, aka the PS5.
They're not real. People keep telling me they're real.
PS5s aren't real. They were never real.
It's fake.
Omega 880, thank you so much. I'd be scared releasing a PS5 game right now because, like, do people gonna play it? Like now it's weird. I see a game's like, all right, you want 15 extra bucks? It'll work on the PS5, and I'm like, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd be scared if someone was selling a PS5. I'd be like, are you safe? People know where you live now.
Yeah. PS5, what is that? No, it's used by edited portal turret models. Ah, that makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Why get PS5 on PC2 about to drop? That's right, everybody. PC2's dropping. That's kind of what the last graphics card was like. It was like, all right, regular graphics card, $600. The next upgrade, $3,000. Whoa! Yeah, there's a big leap on this one.
The graphics card has gotten real expensive lately.
Well, there was a massive jump in what they were capable of doing. That's what I had it explained to me. Like, well, there was a massive leap in tech that recently happened, so that's kind of why it's being there. And they're still kind of recover from the Bitcoin mining. I don't know.
All right.
Oh well. All I know is my computer so far so good. Ow, my knee. My bad spatial awareness.
Yeah, apparently.
So Kimrai, I noticed you were doing a charity over on your stream.
I was.
I
am.
Tell us more about that charity. You're
Oh,
sponsoring a family, right?
Yes. My community over the Dark Maze is sponsoring a family local to me this year.
Ah.
I contacted the local women's shelter and asked them for a recommendation for a family, and they gave me one. And yeah, so it was actually so far really, really going really well. Yeah.
Despite what Darkanian just says, the charity was not the date last night.
Yeah, that too.
That's it. I'm tossing him out of my bar. 1 second here. Hold on. Honey, man the bar. I'm gonna fucking come out here.
Did the date go well though?
Where are you? Where are you? You stink in the grass.
Yeah. When it was, it wasn't terrible.
Okay.
It started off a little rocky. He brought up his ex within like the first 5 minutes, which, yeah.
Not great, but it could go better from there. But
Yeah. But it did. I mean, you set the bar low so that you can end it on a high, I guess.
strategic? Question mark.
Maybe, but that might be giving him too much credit. That's just my thought on it. You
Might
might
be a
have
bit
fun
of a-
playing DJ.
Oh,
Hmm.
it's fun to take control of his bar.
Yeah, well, actually, we were at like a fancy restaurant sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. I was hoping it would be a nice place.
It was. It was. They didn't want to serve me because, I guess between my looks and the fact that we teleported in rather than coming through the front door, they were a little bit, skittish.
That is quite the entrance, though. I would be impressed if I saw that.
That's true.
I wondered.
Do all the kids get Fortnite bucks then? Nice.
Also, Nico the Neutral, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you. Wow, everyone at this bar is so generous. Oh my gosh.
Yes. The community as a whole is quite generous.
Mhm.
Yeah, very nice people in it.
Death, thank you for the bit.
What?
Death.
Comparing me to Cube Queen again. You know how that makes me feel.
Oh, for shame. Speaking of, what are you playing over on your channel? Names.
Well, I have to start playing Subnautica soon, which I'm not very happy about.
I remember there's this shark VTuber, very cute, but might have to keep them a little far away from you. Just
Shark
to,
VTuber, do. Shark VTube, do. Oh, sorry.
But anyway.
Honey, 1 second.
We won't mind, but
What?
I got stuck.
It was just a joke. It was just a joke. Oh, don't use your power to lift me up off the ground. Oh, come on. I can't touch the ground now. This is lame. Come on.
Not my fault that you're shorter than me.
Oh, that's not the point. You're making me hover above this. What? I'm sorry. I will not do the Baby Shark song.
Ever?
Listen, you can't. Would you take away? Would you take away Leonardo da Vinci's brushes?
If they were annoying the fuck out of me, I would.
Would you tell Michelangelo not to train his nunchuck skills? I mean making the penis sculpture.
What?
Am I doing this? Am I?
Okay, just how's this gonna drop you?
Thank you for tossing me on an actual. All right, rebounded. Okay.
Sounds easy.
Surprisingly.
We have a lot of first-time chatters here in the chat. Hi, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Nico the Neutral with 5,000. What? 5,000 bits? What? Did that happen while I was gone for a second?
Yeah.
Nico,
Very
thank you.
nice.
Cheering me on.
Oh, they were cheering you. Oh, no. That's
As they should.
Maybe they were placing bets.
bats. Oh.
Oh, bets. I thought you said they were cheering you on.
Well, in a manner of speaking, they were. In a manner of speaking. Comrade said, gifting this up to crit 0. Thank you very much, comrade. So, Honey Goblin, how long did it take you to set up the attire you're wearing? And that's a question for Vortex Art for you.
So it took me about 3 weeks to set this up because I did something new where I made a base model, which means it's kind of like a Ken doll.
Fuck!
Fucking crying.
Crimbo, you want some too? Is that it? You want some of this? Crimbo!
Oh, fuck!
Popped out one of his
I.
legs.
Oh! What the hell's happening here? Okay, I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's right, you don't. Hi, Zoran. What about you, Zoran? You want to go?
I just had a quick bite of something. There was chocolate in it, and I inhaled, and a little bit of the chocolate got in my throat. Hi, Zoran.
You'll find me. Oh my god.
Alistair, my cooperating. God, I almost died. Tears in my eyes right now. Every cough tastes like a box of kisses. Oh my god. Wow, stunned for a sec there. The General Pedro art, thank you so much. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live.
You gonna live?
I'm gonna, maybe. Like, I got tears actually going down my face right now. Hold on.
Let me just prep a wheel for you. Don't worry.
All right. I need you to take this down.
All right. I'm gonna go write this down over there. One sec.
Oh, you're gonna write it down? Okay. All right.
Normal size again. It's all right.
To all those who attended my funeral, thank you. Now, I have hidden all my worth in 5 separate locations. I have mailed to each of your homes a set of clues. You think I'm not gonna gamify it? Oh, you're wrong. Gold Roger was right. Gold Roger was right. You put everything I win in one piece. That's right, everybody. We're doing the One Piece. Ugh. Yo, we gotta do the one. See, Alistair knows you gotta do the One Piece. Honestly, I want to see more generation. I want to see my generation putting all their belongings in one piece, and then, yeah, having a magical adventure with their friends to try and solve it.
Right.
What?
Yeah, makes sense, I guess.
Hey.
You went there, my mind went Voldemort, like you were trying to gain immortality by putting pieces of yourself into several different objects and sending them in different places.
That sounds odd.
Anyway.
Well, that sounds kind of tacked on to the end of a book, like there was no plan for that at all. And that just kind of got pulled out of someone's ass.
Disagree.
What? Oh, gosh!
Disagree?
We're about to, this time to debate Harry Potter.
I don't really want to, now that J.K. Rowling is like, you know, a horrible
Oh, no,
person.
my favorite thing is how post-dated progressiveness is my favorite part about that. He was gay the whole time!
What are you talking about? That, okay, but that had nothing to do with the Horcrux.
No, that's just bad writing. But making Dumbledore gay past tense, I'm like, come on.
Okay, yes, that was, what? How did you jump from me talking about Horcruxes to Dumbledore's sexuality?
It's the same book!
Literally
It's the same book!
It's, yeah, you know what? There's a lot of characters in that book.
Both plots were written terribly. What about the sexuality of the Horcruxes? See, Crimbo is asking the real questions, you know? Crimbo is asking the real questions.
Well,
Don't go
I
fight
would
Crimbo.
assume the same as Voldemort, right? Since they're parts of it.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, they kind of made it work with the whole book thing from the second one, but I mean, it's just kind of, that's a plot laying there. You know,
That's
from
why
what
I was like, what do you mean? They tagged it onto the end. It was something that was
It
being
did-
built up from every book.
it really didn't feel that way to me, I guess.
What?
I reread the first 4 books multiple times. I never reread any book after that. I thought all the books after 4 were just bad. I didn't like them. I especially hated the
ones after 4 were.
I hated the 5th movie the most. I actually stopped watching the movies because of it. Hi. Oh my god, damn it! I'm so sorry! I'm all timing! God damn it! Okay, so welcome to my coughing stream, everybody.
What did you do? Well, what didn't she do?
Yes, that's everybody. Now, you want to make it as a VTuber. Cough right into your guest's face.
Yeah, that's
it's a great way of handling it. It's a great...
It's a great way to take out your competition, too.
We're not
These days.
Hey, I'll have you know, in the entertainment industry, no one has ever betrayed or stabbed anyone in the back, ever. Where did Honey Goblin go? Who is this mysterious person? Take all my money! I come in peace!
I'm here to rob you. Give me your bar.
No! I mean, okay.
Yes.
Please, no? There we go, that one works.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
There we go. But actually, I wanted to... so this charity thing that you're doing right now for the local family, how much... did it get funded today?
Well, I'm keeping donations open until December 5th.
Okay.
So the idea is that anything that goes over what is like within reason for gifts and such, going to be giving it to the mother for bills.
That's great. I like isolated charity things like this. I think it helps.
Well, that way you actually know where the money is going.
Yeah.
You do like not Salvation Army and stuff. Anything that has employees, they always
anything that has administration. I just don't.
Yeah, the administration fees are abysmal.
It's like once you look into stuff like that, it's just really depressing, and I just don't want to flush my money. Like I remember when I gave to a charity, I did an event for a pug rescue, a very small little charity, very tiny, and they help pugs and and pay for medical bills and stuff. So we gave them the fee, and they were just blown away. They weren't expecting that amount. They literally weren't expecting it. So they put it to a lot of good use. Whereas, I feel like if you send that amount to a bigger company, it's a drop in the bucket to them. So it doesn't really have much meaning. And I think you can.
Exactly.
You know, it's why when I'm in grocery stores, I'm like, would you like to donate $1 to charity? No, I don't, because you're not giving it to them. You're just trying to write off your losses, assholes. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Nah.
I don't know. It depends on what it is. Locally, where I am, it's always to the children's hospital, to which I always give.
Yeah, the children's hospital. It's just the whole time. Like, would you like to give $1? How about you do that, multi-billion-dollar company? Every time I'm like, why don't you give $1, guys? How about that, huh? How about you round it out at the end and like literally pat yourselves? Oh, okay. Anyways, I'm going. Oh my god, I'm starting to rant again. Shut me down, Camerai.
Shut it down, Talker, because it's actually good that they ask people for $1.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's so him.
No, they ask you for $1 at the cash, so they tack it on. That's how they deal with people not carrying cash around anymore.
Yeah. Very curious.
Yeah. Okay, General Pedro Art, thank you so much for the 5 gifted shots here in the bar. Thank you so much, and I got a drink on its way to you. General Pedro.
You know that's an American. Is that just a Canadian thing?
What, Pedro?
Do you guys do that in the US?
Do what?
Well, they ask you to tack on to your final sale.
Oh, that's something that...
I know they do that in Canada, but now you do. Okay, because I'm like, every time I'm visiting family in the US, I never recall it.
When it was like once a year, I didn't mind it as much. Now it's all the time.
Yeah, it used to become more of a Christmas thing.
Yeah, and now it's all the time. So that's why I'm kind of like, I'll do my charity thing differently. Yeah.
Yeah, so much research has to go into charities now,
Oh, yeah.
and it's good to do it, but
absolutely. It was
a lot more work than I thought.
It was an interesting moment, actually, recently, for charity discourse. AEW, the wrestling company, announced that they were partnering, and this was, let me get to the end of this story, don't worry, they were partnering with past tense, Susan G. Komen. So, people found out about that, and they were not happy about that. So now they're giving to a local charity in Florida instead of Susan G.
Okay.
Because CM Punk specifically, one of the talents there, hates that company, and he's one of the biggest signings. He does not. He does not like them. So so they switched
That's
up.
like me and autism speaks.
Yeah,
Hate autism.
so essentially now they're giving to a smaller scale charity, and I was like, thank fucking God. You know, like that's donate locally. You know, I heard a quote from a show that no one even remembers. Think locally, think globally, act locally. I like that. I like that one. That one's pretty good. Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that's a really good catch-all too, because it like, you know, you gotta be worried about the bigger picture, but in the end, you can only really affect what's around you. Right?
Speaking of Christmassy and giving, though, is it too early for Mariah Carey to be smashing Halloween pumpkins?
She is the Brett Favre of Hollywood, of the music industry. They can't get rid of her. And she reaches, like the great pumpkin, she arrives to destroy 2 months of retail workers' lives. And she's trying to be all cheeky with that. I'm like, no, you know what would be great if Mariah Carey used all the money she made from that to give to workers in the retail industry to support them to get fair wages? Because it would be a way to give back after she has tortured them for the last 10 years.
At least pay for their therapy.
Absolutely. Imagine if Mariah Carey used all the music for All I Want for Christmas to help get them fair wages. It would make it all worth it. It would be fucking funny, if anything. It's not even... The greatest thing you can give is your time, whether it be with someone at the hospital or being a pet. For being a pet put down because most pet owners cannot face being there for their pets' last moments. Yeah, it is something I'm not looking forward to. Talk, I have a soapbox if you need it. No, I'm already pretty clean.
Here's the thing. I need to. Sorry, that's like a hot button topic right there. Is that I understand that it's hard for pet parents, but like, oh my God, all your pet needs is you in that moment. Just suck it up for 5 minutes and just. Anyway, it bothers me.
Yeah.
There's a reason why I wear headphones while shopping. Oh yeah, me too. I honestly, you don't. It's pretty easy. I actually prefer it, truthfully. Even though it's usually just Zen music or something like that, the sound of tons of people and stuff can kind of make me feel off-putting. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been so long. We'll be coughing up
nice
top.
because no one talks to you.
Oh, that is oh man, absolutely. I was there for every. Oh, well, that's good of you, Crimbo. It's good of you, Crimbo.
It's a good thing to do.
I think social anxiety can follow ADHD. Oh, ADHD is a wonderful thing that can trigger a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Grand VR, how's it going? Welcome. Cameron, what are you getting up to this week, though? You've been streaming a lot lately.
Honestly, I have to get started on some Nautica. I might open up Red Dead 2 again. I might start playing that with Zoran sometimes too. Yeah.
A bear? A cowboy?
Yeah, the bear.
I don't know if that
I'm
works.
gonna go bear hunting, just to trigger him.
What if he's the best at hunting bears? Does that make him like the Dexter of bears?
I feel like that would be the ultimate betrayal.
I wouldn't put him past betraying someone ultimately.
Maybe.
We did rob him.
Do you think you would ride bareback? If the game let you do it, maybe.
Wow, chat. Wow. Really? I'm trying to finish this goddamn protein bar that nearly killed me. And you gotta go say that shit. I'm still gonna finish this chocolate bar, but doing it with caution.
Maybe put it in a little doggy bowl. It'll encourage you to eat faster.
You are lucky you are sweet and nice, but seeing you bully me, it hurts. It wounds me deep.
Wait, what kind of chocolate bar is it?
Oh, it's one of those. I'm actually having one of those. Oh, pure protein, 180 calorie ones.
Is that like enough?
It's snack.
Okay.
Oh, Nemesis Zoo. If only that was true. Okay, I'm gonna finish this here. You continue talking, sorry. I had to get...
Hey, it's pop time! Hey, pop time! I know you're just a bot, but I feel like saying hello. As soon as the dog treats came out, pop time appeared.
It makes a lot of sense. That tracks. Just eat a Reese's Pieces and be happy. Is that what we all need to do? We need to send Reese's Pieces to all the unhappy people in the world to fix it.
Only one each, though. No
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
One Reese's Pieces.
One. Singular.
That's one.
You think that's bad? The last plan was to make sure 4 people had to share a Kit Kat together. That was always a fucking nightmare. Frost.
Assert dominance. Just bite into it.
Bite into it the wrong way.
You
I did
suppose
that
that's what led. Sorry.
I did that
What
one.
led to the. Sorry again. Continue.
No, it was just me admitting that I did something terrible, and they were legitimately frustrated at me. I got them what they wanted. Bounty Hunter 142, thank you so much. They wanted to have a frozen Kit Kat, so they got a Kit Kat, put it in the freezer. Now, me, the prankster I am, decide to carefully open it, and then take it and then bite halfway into it the wrong way, and then put it back and carefully seal it up. Thinking my joke is hilarious. Thinking my joke is absolutely hilarious.
Like waiting for that, craving it, they're gonna open it.
I thought it was fun. Trust me, I found out really quickly that joke was more funny in my head. Wow, you're rude. Guys, I got it. I got the fix for her. Okay, you guys all gotta stop getting mad at me. Okay, I admitted my wrongdoing. You're acting like I don't admit that. Okay, whip him. What the fuck, anti-Apple? That is not a proportional response.
I got a funny story that's sort of like that. Sort of. Not really. Kind of.
All right.
In an ADHD sort of way.
Okay.
All right. How many of you know what like a blizzard from DQ is?
Ah.
Yeah.
The height of guilty pleasure food.
Yeah.
When they flip it upside down, I'm like, yeah, it better be that thick. It better be that thick.
All right. So, back when I was like, we're talking real life here.
What?
When I was expecting, it's like literally the only time I ever want a DQ blizzard ever.
Huh?
I asked someone to go get it for me. It was the middle of the summer.
Mm.
They went to get me the DQ blizzard, and then they went to Subway and got a sandwich afterwards and left it in the car.
No, you gotta go to the Dairy Queen last.
And it was literally soup. And then they didn't understand why I was like upset. They're like, "What? I got it for you." I'm like,
You got the ingredients, but not the.
Why wouldn't you get this up first?
Yeah, that makes sense. Then while they're getting that thing at the drive-thru, they can eat their sandwich very carefully, pulling down the plastic wrap, just eating at their salami sandwich.
This is a time-sensitive dessert, and you clearly did not pay attention to the time.
That is, man, that's like $7 flushed down the fucking toilet for no reason too. Like
I did a horrible thing after.
Did you make them go get another one?
No. I said, well, if it's the right temperature, when you flip it over, it doesn't come out, and they put it over their head. I was expecting hormones! Major hormones! It was summer, it was really hot, it was like 8 months. I was up steady.
Here. I don't know if, I don't. Also, I've never seen the police officer, so what happened? Well, a bunch of horrible shit, but the person who did it was pregnant. Oh, okay, she gets a pass on all crimes. That's what she gets. She gets a pass on all the crimes.
That's not a crime.
Yes, it is.
It's not a crime.
It's a creamy crime.
It's
Ice cream.
Crime.
The crime. The crime. Big dunk, Johnny Jackal.
I'm just saying, if the temperature was fine, they would have been fine. So really, they brought it upon themselves.
So did they roll the window down so it could get some air in the car?
Don't know.
Well, no wonder.
I didn't eat it for reasons.
Do you ever think? See, there's an ad. Someone's smashing in the window to save the DQ Blizzard because it's in the hot car during the summer, and they treat it like it's a kid or a dog. Like, it's okay. Oh, everyone cheers. There you go, DQ. Give me $1 million. I want to retire.
I'm just imagining like a blizzard wrapped up in the emergency panic blankets being carted off into an ambulance.
Is it okay? I think it's fine.
Did any of your parents like have a way of dissuading you from eating sweets?
I actually hated sweets when I was a kid.
I
Really?
luckily as a kid, I knew if I had too much, it was bad for me. Even I could kind of tell to a certain
Okay,
degree.
okay.
When I was a little kid, I snuck a bunch of hot chocolate chips one time, and I got sick. So ever since then, I'm like, no. It takes one lesson. One time getting sick on sweets to go, I think I'm done with this.
Oh, okay.
That was me, though.
What my
Yeah.
mom did in order to dissuade me and my siblings from all going for her treats, she would put them in the freezer
Yeah.
and get
So that just-
frozen chocolate.
No, that makes
Yeah.
it even better, though.
That's the thing though.
Kids don't like
She didn't
that.
realize that that's what makes it even tastier.
Right?
So it
Kids don't like it.
backfired.
Not the same, because, but most kids won't go for it.
I mean this. A frozen arrow is better than an arrow. It just is. A frozen arrow is so much better than a regular arrow. Why even eat a regular arrow? Like, there's no reason, no rhyme or reason to do that.
Frozen
Well,
peanut
no,
butter
you
cups.
just genuinely
Yes.
hated sugar. Like
Like,
ice cream, gross. Chocolate,
stu-
gross.
Aero bar. AERO. I think that might be Canadian only.
Yeah, it's Cadbury.
Ah, Cadbury. That's
So
why.
it's not just Canadian. You can get it in the US in most grocery stores, but they have them in like the international aisle.
Ah.
Even though it's not actually international because
Mm.
Hershey's bought a. The fact that I know this makes me very sad. Hershey's bought a contract through Cadbury in order to make Cadbury chocolates that aren't actually Cadbury chocolates.
I hate this lie we live in.
Now you can't get real British chocolate in the US.
Man, seeing people outside of America or Canada eat American or Canadian candy, it's always a weird trip because they go, oh, "What the fuck? Blah! The fuck is this?"
It is,
Oh,
you know, I like chocolate from the UK. That is quite tasty.
no, it's like, what's going on in America? Oh, it's Bioshock over there, guys. They're just doing everything to affront God. It's wild what they're doing.
They put too much wax.
The heresy.
Yeah, they're just doing
Water.
heresy. They're just doing
Okay.
heresy tech, man.
Wax and sugar, not enough cream.
Oh, I saw like I think it was something like an 18-pound burger
Ah,
on like TikTok, and I was like, I felt nothing but shame and went, "Oh, this is what we've come to. This
Well,
is
it's
the
like-
food crime we have today."
at what point it's just salt? That's all you're tasting is just salt. It's why like some of those big things, I'm seeing it coated with sauces and bacon. I'm like, all right, you can't taste anything then at that point. You should just coat your mouth with that flavor and just eat carrots. Fuck, like it'd be better for you.
Just give him one of those salt licks.
Honestly, that makes more sense nowadays. It's like, I believe you should be able to taste a little bit of the meat, but not everyone likes meat. A lot of people are vegetarian. Hell, I've considered going pescatarian for a while there.
Pescatarian's fish, right?
Yeah, pescatarian. Wait, what's the one with? Yeah, pescatarian's one with fish. I was considering it because I thought I could drop chicken and beef for 2 days, and then I was like, okay, well, let's not get crazy here. What a stand-up comedian said one time said, I need to know something died each day for me to live.
I like meat too much. Then I just try to remind myself, if they could eat me, they would. So instead of worrying about that, I buy most of my meat from local farmers.
Nice. That's really good.
Yeah.
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 What, are you right, Tyler?
Yeah. Fine. Just praising. That was the Cadbury getting out of my system.
Okay.
Killing. Oh, Kyling 121. Thank you for the distraction. Welcome to the Weary 101. Actually, I think you already answered, but how long did it take for you to make your new outfit, honey?
Yeah, it took about 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And that was, would you say that was part-time or full-time?
That was probably part-time.
Okay, that's fantastic turnaround though. For how, I will say, for how crisp the rigging is as well.
Thank you. It's very easy to focus on one thing for a long period of time sometimes.
It do be like that sometimes.
I haven't seen a doctor yet, but
I swear, I always use the metaphor, I swear to God, neurodivergent flock to VTubing like bugs to a bug zapper. Remember that one scene in A Bug's Life? Oh, I gotta go towards it, man. Don't do it. It's that scene. I love you. Ever had
Yes.
Mexican Coca-Cola?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mexican Coca-Cola is
It's
so
so
good.
much better.
Oh yeah,
Really?
because sucrose, artificial sugar is illegal in Mexico.
Oh, that sounds nice, actually.
Yeah, it does. It should be illegal everywhere. What? What do you mean this thing that tastes like sugar that isn't technically sugar is bad for everybody? What do you mean you don't want to
Actually,
eat a
that's
whole?
not true either.
What? Damn it! I want to be right for once.
Yeah, that's outdated information.
Anime anger.
Yeah, surprisingly enough, that was a study funded by the sugar industry.
What? Did you know that sugar's one of the
I
key?
know.
Oh well, as you can see here, you need to. You're right now. The problem with your bones is there isn't enough flavor. There's not enough flavor in your bones right now. But I'm pretty sure if you put yourself on a Barks root beer treatment, those will be kicking pretty soon here.
Add a little
Yeah.
flavor to those that calcium in your bones.
Absolutely. I mean, you're not getting any nutrition. So might as well fill it up with everything else.
Pepsi is better than Coke. I will fight
Okay,
about it.
okay, guy, they're the same
Are
thing.
you French Canadian?
Sacre bleu. Next to. Yeah, no, Celestial Obsidian. Yeah, Mexico Coca-Cola is the best. Top tier stuff.
Coca-Cola's just so abrasive on my teeth, though. I can't have it very
Well,
often.
you know what the truth is. If you put American Coca-Cola in like a plastic cup and you put a nail in there, it'll actually dissolve. No shit.
Yeah, over time it will.
Yeah, it will dissolve pretty quickly. Pretty quickly, actually. Faster than it should. Yeah, that's a little bit scary. It's like, this chemical I'm putting in my body is stripping away all the protective properties from this metal.
Probably fine.
Nah, probably fine on the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
There is a soda I have a guilty pleasure for, though.
Oh, yes.
Yes. A&W root beer. Sorry.
Root beer's good. Root beer's
I-
tasty.
Don't like root beer.
It's fine. It's not for everybody. I think A&W root beer one of my faves because I mean there's a lot of root beers out there, but A&W.
Mine would be old-fashioned, meaning not dyed pink, cream soda.
Okay, that's fair.
Ooh.
Wait, from Barks cream soda, or are you thinking more of the A&W cream soda?
I like pops.
Okay. Actually,
Like as in like pop soda shop.
that's
Oh,
fair.
okay.
Okay. All right. Actually, see a bunch of people starting to pop off here. What's A&W? Oh, my American friends and foreigners outside of Canada, A&W is a very wonderful place. It's just, I don't know, they put like, I don't know, MSG on their burgers. I have no fucking idea. It's just yummy. I haven't
It's
been.
actually supposed to be nothing.
I thought big anti-MSG was the one that told us MSG was bad.
But MSG actually isn't. Bad.
That's just anti-MSG talking. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Here's the thing. If I told you that the people against that chemical,
Unless you're allergic to
no.
it,
I'm telling you right now. If I told you that MSG, it was a complete campaign to get rid of it because it was going to replace another thing and the people were scared about their money, would you believe me? Would you believe me if they did that for MSG?
I would believe.
I would believe that, which is why I'm always like, when I went to a food place once. It was a pita place, and they're like, FYI, we put MSG in our meat. I'm like, okay, why? And she looked at me, cause it tastes goddamn good. She's just, and I'm not gonna lie, best pita place in town. I loved going there all the goddamn time. I was like, she got me, folks. One time, I left my credit card at work. And I couldn't actually pay for my food. But because I had gone there so much, she's like, "Oh, you can just take this. It's okay. Just pay me double next time." And I went, like my heart melted for this person. Thank you so much. I'll put more MSG. I think MSG was supposed to be replaced by corn syrup. God, that's not a good replacement, guys.
Syrup's sweet, though.
No, it's what's trippy. MSG, I actually cook with it. It's great. Gamma See what's happening right now? See what's happening? We don't know! We live in a land of half-truths. It's like after learning the history of what happened to weed, I just don't trust anything anymore. Because the entire story, I've summed it up. There was a guy who was like, I like counting my money. What do you mean? Something new's coming down the pipeline. Should I change my business strategy? No. I shall use outrage to get it banned. It's like Mr. Burns level of shit. And then it's like, well, we'll keep it illegal forever. Why? We can really stick it to people. A certain group of people with this. 500 minutes evening talk. I just had a rough day. Well, Drew was really sorry to hear that. So I wanted to kick back with a nice drink and good company. Well, we got Kimrai and Honey Goblin, so you're up 2 people. That's good.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna say this: everyone who ever drank water died. What does that say? What does that say?
That is also true. Did you know that water causes? You put a nail in water, it will rust.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Shut up!
Imagine what that's doing to your stomach.
Well, thank God I pee it all out, so it doesn't. It's good that my body knows I don't need any of that pesky water in its system.
Y'all, I don't know about this dihydrogen monoxide. Sounds wild.
Can it be?
I don't trust it.
I just. It's like every time I see the ads for it's like water but thicker, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Was water thin? What the fuck does that mean?
Is there a slim water now?
No, that's the thing. Like, there's like water with more chemicals or like oxygen in it, and I'm like, what the fuck does that even? What? It is heavier, and I'm like, how the fuck does this work? How the fuck does this work? Why is it heavier? I was the loud one who made jokes. I didn't learn anything in science class. I just had riffs on everything. That was what I offered to the class.
Taka Canon class clown all throughout his life.
Oh, you know what I hated about Naruto? Speaking of Naruto, everybody, Naruto stole my backstory, and Harry Potter stole my birthday. As a kid, I also looked like Harry Potter, with big glasses that weren't really for me, and short black hair, and the exact same birthday as Harry Potter.
Oh, poor thing.
I made it through on the other side, and they don't like Harry Potter now. Maybe there's a relation to the two. I can't believe Dumbledore was gay the whole time. You know what would have been really good is if there was like a scene or a single word written where he was gay in the book or the movies. You know, just a little bit. I'm trying to start a fight with Kimrai. Trying to get it started.
I didn't deny that. It was when we were talking about the other thing. You're like, it was just tagged on. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
So now you read the Harry Potter books, right? The 5th one. I love the shit out of that. I love that book because how every kid got a fight at the end. Remember that? How all the kids were training because they weren't learning Defense Against the Dark Arts. That cast was just canceled because that would kind of hard when the sitting government is the dark arts they're fighting against. So it makes sense why they would trim that out, right?
You are literally talking to somebody who has like a official set of robes.
Why? Why is it that in the big fight?
Why?
No! I'm not done my rant. This is a build one, okay?
Okay.
Why is it? Con telling me thank you for 300 bits. Why is it? Captain Savage, thank you as well. Dr. Nochan, thank you as well. Mr. McBow, 42. Why is it that in the book all the kids have individual fights where they all have a personal strength and a moment where they have to overcome the bad guys, but in the movie they all wear bad masks and slowly walk towards the kids and get blasted away with one spell?
Old time management.
Bad movie.
Time management.
Bad movie. Maybe an 800-page book shouldn't be condensed down to 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, it's
like
bad.
it blows my mind. By the way, it blows my mind that they're making the. Here, I'm gonna watch it. The Lord of the Rings TV series. I was like, why are you making that? Make the Harry Potter TV series. They added shit in those books. You cut shit in the other ones.
Oh, there's also like a prequel to Game of Thrones coming out.
Well, we know how it ends.
Oh, there was supposed to be 2.
Well, we know how the last Targaryen dies. There's no point. I hate prequels. I hate them so fucking much. It's like, it drives me insane. It's like watching Dragon Ball Z. They won't say GT isn't canon, so now I'm like, so Goku lives. No, any tension with Goku's gone because he's alive at the end. God damn it. I'm so mad right now. I'm gonna go step outside and have a smoke. Hold on. I'm just. Be right back, guys.
Alright. He needs a second.
So there you have it. That was his rant.
That was his long rant about Harry Potter. I've never heard someone be that passionate about prequels.
I mean, I have, sadly, but here we are.
Oh my word.
I mean, come on. But yeah, I do have an official set of robes.
Oh, are they comfy?
Hmm?
Are they comfy?
They are very nice. And they're like, every time, because it's my go-to, like whenever every Halloween, if I don't have a proper costume, it's my go-to, because whatever. And everyone always notices. They're always like, are those official? Yeah, they are. Good eye.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. Did you have a favorite Halloween costume?
Do I have a favorite?
Yeah, something like your favorite to dress up during Halloween.
I mean, I've always done something different. Except for when I don't have a costume at all, and then I throw on those robes.
Good backup.
It is a good backup.
Hufflepuffs are especially good finders.
Clothes.
Can you guess what house I'm from Harry Potter?
Muggle.
No, that's what I am in general. But yeah, I took the Pottermore test. I found out I'm a Gryffindor. What was that? What was that? What did that mean? What was that? Oh, excuse me, Goblin. Excuse me. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? What the hell?
Yeah, it's just no. I mean, I guess I could see it. I mean, Neville is also a Gryffindor, right? So
Yeah, he was the main character the whole time and got hot. So hey.
That was
he did
after,
get
though.
quite hot. I feel
No,
like after having to be that character your whole life and being known as that, it would be the best fucking motivation.
I will say, finding out that he was the chosen one the whole time and everything was a case of mistaken identity is fucking priceless. That was one of my favorite twists. Like, oh, that's great. Wrong guy the whole time. Ah, damn it. Wrong guy the whole time. Ah. I actually like that twist. There's Neville the whole time going, okay, guys, maybe we should go hang out at the greenhouse. It's obvious that Neville smoked weed, right? Like, Neville was the guy who was smoking weed all the time because he was always hanging out with the herb.
He was in that's why he loved herbology.
Neville had the best kush. He was just like, come on, hey guys, do you want to go?
Like those mandrakes have the best tips, man.
You guys want to go smoke some hash out with Hagrid? Hagrid's so cool, man. Irish zombie. 3 months, let's go. Mr. Hat 84, I am a Hufflepuff, puff, pass. Okay. And Dev 2990, thank you so much. So I'm remembering Kimrai called Taka Elmo when asked what movie monster he is.
Yeah, we did do that.
Ha ha!
That's Mickey.
Have you ever seen the Tickle Me Elmo's toys?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We them and Furbies. We grew up through that.
Yeah. That reminds me.
What? No, God, I said Furbies. Why would that remind you of something? No.
I'll come back in 1 second. Can you just turn the window?
Wait, what? Oh my God. Okay. Hey, Haru's a Furby. Yeah, well, she's part Furby. Her grandmother was a Furby.
Oh, so like a Furby caribou.
Haruka Fura Caribou. Yeah, that actually, yeah.
That tracks.
Well, if you think about it, yay, yeah, same sound, really. That does sound like Haru. Actually, if you think about it, Furbies sound like minions. I also recently rewatched part of the Mitchells versus the Machines.
Oh.
And I rewatched the best scene in the entire movie, where they all go into the toy store, and then hear, eh? And they're like, hey, what's that? The dad flicks open a match. It's just Furbies are back. And what's great is it cuts back to the family. And the daughter, the mother, and the father all look horrified. They're like, oh no. But the son, what's a Furby? Has no idea. He doesn't remember them. And then they go outside. Oh, that was unsettling. And then all of the gangways, everything surrounded by Furbies, and they go, eee, da, 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 like 1,000 Furbies, and it cuts to them going, behold, brother, the twilight of man, and they all fall and attack them. And I'm like, that is always what they were saying, and I knew it.
They were always plotting our downfall.
They were always waiting. They were there waiting the whole time. Behold, brothers, the twilight of man. And the last line the Furby ever makes is, let the dark harvest begin, and then shoots a hyper beam that cuts a hole through a building.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Are you good to come back?
It's so good.
Oh, it was
Almost.
at first I was like, why did they not put this in theaters? And then I knew exactly. That was really hard to market. It was supposed to. I'm glad it.
And then COVID happened.
I'm glad it didn't, because I think actually it going to theaters might have hurt it.
Oh, really?
I do. I think because it's a very odd name, Mitchells versus the Machines. I feel like
They called it something else.
Yeah, and they had a different name before they reworked it, and I think, god damn, it would have been a really hard sell because the tone is all over the place. Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Okay.
Also, have you seen long Furbies?
What the fuck?
They're great.
Long Furbies are terrifying. Whoa!
Look.
Oh, it's like Mim's really here.
Tickle me, Mim.
Tickle Mim's elbow.
Amazing.
And this is available in all shopping stores this upcoming holiday season.
They're so ready for a hug.
Tickle me, Mim. Ha ha. Well, if you guys have rechargeable batteries, Mim can go all night. Tickle me, Mim. Is that a request, guys?
Oh.
TV Muppet, Mim? Well, I mean, we're all Muppets, really, if you break it down that way.
Don't think about it too much.
Yeah, I try not to. Because when I do, my reality inverts, and I'm wondering, is this a Truman Show thing? Is this a Truman Show thing? Was that their test to see if the machine was aware of itself?
You ever just stare into the void and contemplate your existence and just go like, I don't want to think about this anymore.
I'm assuming that's what the Wachowskis...
Oh my god, so often.
I'm assuming that's why the Wachowskis made The Matrix. Just captured that feeling in a movie, you know? Hey, I'm jazzed for the fourth one. I'm down. I'm down to clown. I'm open-minded. Because if any movie can have a weird half-boat franchise, The Matrix, they can get away with it. They got away with way too much in the third one. So a weird time travel reboot thing, that's less weird than the third one. It really is.
It's an interesting franchise, that's for sure.
Well, the first movie is a fantastic film. The second one is fun. It's got fun, but the writing after the first film just... the dialogue's just really bad, hard to follow. I know what they were trying to say. It's just like, all right, but we need... Not everyone talks like this. It just... Someone pointed out Neo's entire conversation half the time was... Yeah. Whoa. He literally was a silent protagonist, more or less.
That's closer to his dialogue in Bill and Ted's Amazing Adventure.
I had a personal beef. With Bill and Ted's third movie. They didn't do the joke they should have. At a point, they should have been surrounded by guys, and all of a sudden, Bill starts doing martial arts and starts doing some like legit martial arts moves, and he just turns to Ted, and Ted's like, "Bill, bruh, I know kung fu. Excellent!" And this Bill just knows kung fu because he's played by Neo. You know, so there you go.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with that. Come on, if any movie could have gotten away with that. Dude, I think I know it.
I always felt bad for the other one because it's like watching his friend become this like big mega movie star that everyone loves, and then he was just what in The Lost Boys. That was it.
Who is that?
The blonde. So we're talking about him, and you don't even know who he is. That's
Neo?
my point exactly.
Wait, what? What? I'm having a stroke. What just happened? Oh, Ted, you're talking about the other one, Ted.
So the other person.
Oh,
villain
no,
Ted's Excellent Adventure.
no, he went on to direct like 30 movies.
Oh,
he
directed.
became a big director. He didn't want to do acting anymore. It's fucking it was annoying. He didn't want to do it. He's like, I'm done. I was in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. I'm fine now. I don't need to be in any other movies, really.
Wait, did the Lost Boys come first?
No, he didn't really. After that, he was just like, I'm just gonna direct shit. That was his thing. He made Freaked recently, apparently. That was his.
He did Freaked.
He also did the Idiot Box on MTV. Oh, wow, damn. This guy's done a lot of different stuff, so it sounds like he just kind of wanted to direct stuff.
Yeah, Lost Boys did come first. That's correct.
Wonder if he directed Bogus Journey, which it is cool that they got Death's actor for the new movie too. I didn't see it though. Oh, he did the Ben 10 movie as well. Huh? How about that?
So does he he directs like?
He's a director he's director for hire, I think. He's a director for hire. Ah, that's a fucking legit gig. All right.
That's cool.
Hey.
It's hard to be a director.
One for hire, especially. It's pretty. He also did the Smosh movie. Oh yeah, sounds like he takes jobs. He takes. All right, he takes.
Really?
No. Here's the thing. He takes jobs that are on the job board. He's like, no one's taking this one. I'll do it for a high price.
Just love. I was like, he went on to be a big time director, and then someone.
I said a director, a full time. I said a full time director. I said full. Did I say big time or full time?
Did you say full time or did you say big time director?
Directing became his focus. That I remember.
Full time or did he say big time director?
Big time. I'm on my way. I'm making it. His motto is, "I'm not gay, but $20 is $20." You said big time.
Big time. That's right.
Yeah,
I think he said big time.
I know, but he got. But come on, guys. Listen, you made it big time if you got to be Ringo to Keanu. Okay, that's pretty fun. You know, like that. Does that metaphor work?
No.
Well,
now all I can think about is the video of Keanu interviewing teddy bears.
Oh, that's funny. What about the Keanu Reeves between two ferns? Did you ever see that interview?
No, I haven't seen that interview.
Oh, it's fucking funny because. Okay, real quick, can you act your way out of this? He hands him a paper bag, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Galifianakis! Jesus Christ, Galifianakis! I think he announced him as Bill or Ted. As well, and I went, oh god damn it!
Oh god!
Oh my gosh!
It was fun. It was pretty funny. It was pretty fun. Between Two Ferns is the actors are all in on it. I think my favorite. There's a couple that are really good of those. Keanu's was genuinely funny because of how just he's like, hey, are you a patient person? I'm still sitting here, aren't I? And I went, damn, that was a good read there, dude. I mean, Keanu got to be in Point Break. I mean, after that, you're just set. You know.
He's also in like a bunch of really big action movies.
He was after.
John Wick, right?
No, actually, he had a lull in his career at that point, and John Wick was just a passion project. The guy who directed that only had directed music videos before that, if I'm correct in remembering. And I'm pretty sure that was an indie film that was filmed on the cheap as well, because Keanu, I don't think Keanu actually charged much to be in it. But I think it was because the guy was really good with camera work. And like, it's like, oh, is this just a non-stop action movie? Okay, I trained to do that in The Matrix, so. Not that far of an extension. I can just do that all again. It was. I thought the director was like some stunt coordinator. Correct, he was a stunt coordinator, and I'm trying to remember if he was the guy who worked on The Raid. The original The Raid, which if you've never seen that, so good. So great that the Dredd remake stole the plot.
I do like the Dredd remake.
And the Dredd remake's a good movie, so it's like, okay. I especially like the Dredd remake is great because Dredd doesn't take his helmet off because it's just another day for Judge Dredd. That's just simple. Because a lot of actors, I gotta take my helmet off. I gotta be the serious actor. Not the guy they got play Dredd who read the comic books. He would never take his helmet off. That is too out of character.
So good. So
When I knew they were gonna say I am the law eventually, and I was waiting for it. And I'm like, it's not better not be I am the law! Because I actually like the original Judge Dredd movie. I shouldn't, but it's cheesy as fuck. I mean, that's what the comics were. The comics were cheesy as shit. But Carl Urban as Judge Dredd was just so fantastic. That movie was great and filmed on an experimental camera too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to remember what it was called, but I actually got to see it on someone's 3D TV. Holy fuck, is it gorgeous on a 3D TV? It literally should be seen in a 3D because it was filmed. The slow-mo segments are such a mind trip. Like when you do the slow-mo drug in that movie, they truly do make you feel like you're tripping. They do a good job. They do a good job, but Carl Urban's line, "Citizens of Peachtree, Mama is not the law. I am the law." You can just say he's angry when he says it. Like, I don't. He's like, motherfucker, making me try today. Making me try today. Incendiary rounds. Incendiary rounds. Pew, just shoots right across and lights up the entire side of the building. I'm like, oh, it was just so great. That was just such a perfect moment.
Cool.
It really was. I kind of want to rewatch that. And also, the villain's death at the end. Someone pointed out, you know what would have been the best, and they should have done it? The credits should have run. And the last thing at the end of the credits, smack. And that's the end. So the credits play until it happens at the end. And then that's the last shot, and the movie's over. I would have loved that. But that's more of an artistic decision. But no.
I'm a little sucker for a cathartic ending where everyone's happy.
Oh, well, not everyone's. A lot of people are dead now at the end of that one. No, what's so funny to me is they legitimately take what happens in the raid down to the point of going into the drug room and getting into a fight in that room. That happens in the Judge Dredd movie, at the exact same part in the movie, and the drugs are being kicked around everywhere while they're fighting. It's just kind of fun. It's just like, no, we'll just do that. That movie's really good. But it's from a foreign country. That's why we can steal from it. Because people don't know about the internet yet. But if you haven't seen the original raid, check it out. It's really good. It's like a 2-hour martial arts fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta watch more martial art movies. I still haven't seen the original Karate Kid.
I mean, a lot of aspects of that movie have aged poorly now.
Oh, okay.
Big time.
Yeah, but any kind of things that target a culture as part of the plot, like they're gonna milquetoast represent it a little bit, and I feel like Mr. Miyagi is slowly becoming a bad caricature. And he's a great character, well acted, but I make a face.
I do want to watch it before watching Cobra Kai, which I've heard is really good.
See that? Apparently Cobra Kai is amazing.
Cobra Kai is quite good.
Which is so silly to
So
think.
if you're gonna do that, I would say go ahead and watch it. Just watch it, understanding that it is a very poorly dated film.
Some people in the chat are mentioning Demolition Man. Now, have you ever seen Demolition Man, honey?
I have not.
Whoa! Kim, have you seen Demolition Man?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the cast list, okay? This is a good movie. Not just a good action movie, a good movie. It is starring Sylvester Stallone as a parody of Sylvester Stallone. Okay? The first role that, oh my god, Miss Congeniality ever took.
Drew Barrymore?
No, not shit.
Sandra Bullock.
It's her first big movie.
This is the one. This is the one that predicted the future correctly.
Correct. They had a couple correct assumptions about some stuff. Sandra Bullock.
Were really out there.
Rob Schneider is in this movie as well, which is more funny. The more and more I look back at it, because I guess he was just friends with Sylvester Stallone or some shit. He was just in all his movies for a while there. And the lead villain is played by Wesley Snipes, who is essentially Wesley Snipes meets the Joker. But it's the future. After this giant action scene happens where, like, the big explosion happens, blows up the building, you know, the big action scene. But the thing is, the villain had a bunch of hostages in the building and lied to the dude, so technically the action hero cop blew up everybody. So they're both sent to cryo prison, where they're put on ice. 100 years later, they de-thaw him because someone de-thawed the criminal. but also programmed him so he's super smart now too. So he's the same crazy dude from the 90s, but now he's been programmed with all these, he knows how to operate all the machines now in the future like a robot. He's like, what, am I possessed? Just downloading shit like lightning fast. He can't believe it. It's just, and then it's like they have to do the same thing with Sylvester Stallone, but he gets the wrong training regimen so he can actually knit. This movie's fun. This movie
sounds incredibly strange.
Oh, the thing is, there's no guns in the future. So the guy's like, where do I get a gun? At the museum. The museum? So he has to go to the warfare section. Which gun do I want? Oh, what is this? Skirts on down to the end where the laser guns are. I miss you. Just gets a rocket and grabs himself some laser guns.
Yeah.
And all the police have no idea what to do.
Importantly, they predicted that Arnold Schwarzenegger would be in politics.
That's what they did with Stallone. And of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger, the 47th president of the United States. Arnold Schwarzenegger got into politics? Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, that was the response.
Ugh. Well, at that point they were feuding. Like literally, Arnold actually got Sylvester a couple times. No joke.
Really?
He intentionally faked interest in bad movies so Sylvester would take them. And you know what? Knowing Arnie now after all these years, fucking funny. Fucking hilarious.
Although this is coming from somebody.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, he still got paid. You know, he still got paid.
Excuse me.
No, it's just funny. It really is. That's why there's some of those weird movies he's in. But then Arnie was in Twins and the one where he's pregnant. So, you know.
That's true.
I'm having a baby. It's a wild ride watching Arnold in labor.
That's what happens when you make friends with, like, you know.
Already talking. Now explain Lawnmower Man. Oh boy. Okay. So, Panic from the Hercules animated movie is a serial killer who is all. It's just a lot. It's a lot, guys.
I think I have watched this one. Is it the one that it was?
He was a lawnmower guy.
Stephen King book, but then Stephen King really didn't want to be associated with it.
That's a lot of Stephen King things.
That's true.
Oh, I know. The only bad things involved in Stephen King's work should be Stephen King's own writing. He doesn't need any extra. Besides, Stephen King was famous for also busting into a gut laugh at the end of The Mist. He goes, this is better than my book! Brilliant ending! 10 out of 10! 10 out of 10, that's better than my book. Better than my book, fucking hilarious. And the thing is, you can tell when Stephen King was doing way too many drugs. Like the movie Maximum Overdrive. I don't get why he's miffed at The Shining because someone's movie's better than his book, Crimbo, and I can't even imagine what that feels like. Ooh. I know, right? Also, if you haven't seen Dr. Sleep yet, everybody, check it out. It's some problematic imagery at the beginning, but it is a great movie. It was made by the Haunting of Hill House guy.
Oh.
Yeah, so
I couldn't watch it.
I know there's a particular moment where it's exactly the part I figured you would have issues with it. Shadow Wolf, thank you so much for the 5-month resub. I will say this about it. It is tricky to try and do a movie that is an honorable sequel to a Stanley Kubrick movie. It is even more difficult to do a sequel to a Stephen King story. But somehow this dude did something that worked as both an official sequel to the book and to the movie simultaneously, because of how he had all the stories come together at the end. Because at the end of the original Shining novel, the Outlook Hotel burns to the ground. Now, in the original Shining movie, that did not happen. It's still there. So they had to reverse that. So at the end of Sleep, something kind of happens because they go back to the Overlook Hotel in Dr. Sleep. I won't spoil why they have to go back there. Crimbo, I just viewed it as just a movie, and I had a good time. Yes, though I still wish the bad guy had a little bit more scenes because she was really interesting, and I really wanted to see more of that.
He looked really cool in the trailers.
It did. It just had the worst name. It had the worst name. When I heard the name, I'm like, that is when I saw the book in stores, I went, Stephen King, Dr. Sleep. Oh, I'm good. I didn't even know it was a sequel to The Shining.
It does sound a bit like a edgy superhero novel,
It's-
Doctor Sleep.
It's not even what it is. Dr. Sleep is just what the kid calls him, is what some people call the kid now. Now that he's an adult and working as a social worker. In some cases, they call him Dr. Sleep because he uses his shining power to help people who have anxiety and shit go to sleep. No shit.
Oh, okay.
So here's the thing. His shining power, he realized, was very different. He meets somebody in the story of Dr. Sleep. Someone awakens to their power that is so powerful that he can sense them even though he's not super powerful. He's like, oh, fuck, I sense that shit, including the people looking for people with powers, too. Because much like It from Stephen King's It, these people who have the Shining as well operate like vampires, sucking the Shining out of people and extending their life.
You know, come to think of it, Stephen King really doesn't like kids.
No, not really. No. That's why a lot of them died in It. Which is wild because he had kids.
Many other things when you think about it, really.
Well, he's just,
most things.
I would believe it. Like, why do you like killing off kids? Because some asshole writer told me I couldn't. I'd be like, yeah, all right. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I mean,
or it's just like shock value. It makes people think my writing is much better than it is.
with it kind of helped because the fact that kids see it but not the adults kind of added to the horror of it all. I think that it's one of those situations where it worked, and if anything, all the hate of kids was removed from the movie.
What? Literally the opening scene.
I know it. What are you talking? It loved him. It loved that kid. It was overjoyed to meet Georgie.
Yeah.
All I could think about was that sewer grate looked huge. Like, it made sense why a kid would fit down there.
Hello, Georgie.
It wasn't. Yeah.
The eyes, the fact that it wasn't CG still trips me out. And yes, the biggest scare for me was, I know some people hated it, but where he's in the water and goes, "Wah!" and just runs at him. It got me. I know it was in every trailer, but once it happened, it still got like, this motherfucker. The frame rate's so high on that jitter. I feel every piece of fear of running from something in a horror game come alive.
You think they should have gotten Tim Curry again? What?
No!
Really?
Oh my god, absolutely.
Tim Curry has had... Tim Curry can, like, not even walk.
Tim Curry couldn't do it, and besides, Tim Curry as It was fine, but Tim Curry's It was shitty. Because the only saving grace with Tim Curry's It was Tim Curry.
The actor
being extra and knowing it's a piece of shit.
Stroke, by the way, everybody.
What's up?
What? Tim Curry, he had a stroke.
He had a stroke.
He
actually is doing, he still does, he was doing conventions pre-COVID and was talking about, he's just telling fun stories about filming on sets and stuff like that. And he actually told a story, and I'll try and abbreviate it here, but he was telling the story about the first set of It. He's going like, well, it was fun being there. I met Georgie's actor. He's talking very slowly. He has to talk very slowly now. Met Georgie's actor. He was a splendid young actor, very young boy. He's very excited. He had seen me in a couple movies, so he was looking forward to it. Like, something along those lines. Where we got to the scene, and when I was pulling at his arm, he's like, Tim, you're scaring me. He actually said that in one of the takes, and Tim felt horrible. He's like, I've never felt bad. Was the kid traumatized? Oh, probably. That's what he said, and it killed the audience. Oh, probably.
Would not be the first time a horror movie has traumatized a child.
It's why it's just he's like, oh yeah. It's just his nonchalant answer was he's thought about this and has accepted the reality of that situation.
He's had to live with that now.
Tim Curry was deathly afraid of clowns, so they weren't allowed to have mirrors on set. Shut up. Really?
No way.
Dude. Fuck. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. That's why he was so scary as that clown. Because he himself was being his fear. And he got to say the most scary famous line of all time. Kiss me, fat boy.
Oh my god.
That was come on, delivery 10 out of 10 on that one. Kiss me, fat boy. It was also his face. I think it was fully open. I'd be so patient for this kiss. I'm just remembering the scene where he's in the library, and the guy has to keep his composure. Do you have peach element in the can? We better let that guy out. He's just going insane. Like, literally popping balloons full of blood. Like, he's trying to be as crazy as possible. It just kills me. Beep, beep, Richie.
Max Mysterio is just like pointing out the kid from The Shining just thought it was a really boring movie he was filming.
Man, from the kid's perspective. The Shining, oh god, it's one. I don't want to spoil Doctor Sleep in case you see it, but it has some fun. They reference the old ghosts in a way that I didn't hate, which is shocking. Which is shocking for bringing up something that's old like that and nostalgic, right? Mm-hmm. Do you care about spoilers? I might talk about this. This isn't even much of a spoiler. It's just something he does because he gets told something by one of the spirits who. Remember the older man from the original Shining movie, the old man who tried to come there and help him, but then got hit with the axe.
Yeah.
That guy is a ghost now and is still with him and gives him advice sometimes. Every now and then. He only sees him once in a while though. Only when he can make himself reappear. But he taught him how to use his Shining, and he taught him how to compartmentalize essentially the things he's afraid of and put them away, and like told him lock it like you're locking it in a box. To lock it like you're in a box. And at the end, all I'm going to say is there's a moment where he is confronting the antagonist of the film. I'm not going to spoil who that is because I don't want to give away spoilers. And it goes back to that advice: open up, put them in those boxes, and at the right time, let them out. So all those spirits from the Outlook Hotel were stalking him. They were actually following him because a lot of them were rooted there for a long time, and he had the Shining, which is, that's what they want more than anything. Human souls? Oh, that's one thing. Ooh, a Shining soul, though. Ooh, that's a psychic. That's delicious tasting, right? So they left. They left their camp to go find him. So he put them all in lockboxes away. And then he activated them all at once on the villain, and they all appeared all around the villain at once. And I'm like, holy fuck, he turned all of his enemies into trap card blue mage powers. Brah, he's a trap master! The trap master! Yeah, exactly what he did. It's like, holy shit. It was fantastic. I was blown away. And they also, and this is true, they recreated the Outlook Hotel. A one-to-one recreation.
Giant place?
Yes! Which is wild as fuck. They cut so many scenes from it.
Yeah.
There were so many scenes filmed in that location, and they cut a lot of it from the film. So I'm gonna try and watch the director's version, which has an extra like 30 minutes of film. And I'm like, jeez. But it was already closing in on like 2 hours and 20 minutes. So it's already a long film.
Yeah, that's a long horror film, actually.
Yeah, The Shining was horror. I don't even know if I would clarify this as horror. It kind of is, but more of a thriller thing.
Oh, The Shining? I'd say it's more like psychological. Almost.
It's psychological. It's like it doesn't have. It's like I try to think about Dr. Sleep, and it is keeping more in tone with The Shining. It actually, the movie itself, like it doesn't follow the standard horror like plot. You know what I mean? And this one has a lot more characters and driving around, whereas in The Shining was in one fixed location, in one hotel. So, Shining has shades of psychological horror. Oh yeah, and it also gave us the greatest Simpsons Halloween special of all time, the Shinin. Have you seen that? Have you seen that one, Goblin?
Yeah, I have.
Every line of dialogue is a joke, and it's really, Homer,
really
when
good.
we left, did you remember to lock the front door? No! It's just immediate. When you locked the front door, did you lock the back door? Don't! We left Grandpa back at the gas station.
Homer goes something.
Go crazy? Don't mind if I do! The delivery, the execution of that joke is so perfect. You're like, oh, looking into this will be a window into his madness. Feeling fine. Oh, that's a relief. Lightning goes off, and then you can see it all over. Oh, that is less encouraging. Marge's acting is so fucking great in that moment. So what do you think, Marge? All I need is a title for it. Something along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer. Something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do. Give me the bat, Marge. Give me the bat. Give me that. Give me that. Just going off his rocker crazy.
I love the Simpsons specials. The Halloween ones are really good, especially the original, like, 5 seasons.
Yeah, well, the reason why those are the Conan O'Brien seasons.
Oh.
Yeah, see, they had an original writing crew, and then they brought on a bunch of people. That's why you see produced by Conan O'Brien on a lot of episodes in seasons 4, 5, and 6. I think he dropped off around season 6 because he got the show on television for his talk show. So he was like, more or less, all right, I gotta leave the Simpsons, guys. I have my own talk show now, so peace. I'm taking Andy Richter with me. Bye. Bye, everybody. And then they were just gone, and that was like, the Conan episodes. And his biggest episode is Marge versus the monorail was his.
Oh, that's a good one.
Marge versus the monorail was his baby. He left at season 4, really? I thought he was still on in season 5 and season 6. Damn, he was out at season 4. All right. The Pit of Misery. Daily. And this was the last mistake we ever made, except for the escalator to nowhere. And if you play his Simpsons Hit and Run, that's in it. All the bad locations from that episode are just locations in Springfield. The popsicle stick
cool.
tower. The giant magnifying glass and the escalator to nowhere, which is a jump. This is good stuff. We've actually been going for about 2 hours here, so if you two are about done for the day, I wouldn't blame you guys wanted to head out here. For the day, it is Friday. It is Friday.
It is Friday. That is very true. I don't sound tired at all, I'm sure.
No, I gotta see that new Shane Plus. A C4 Explosive. Hi, weary ones. How's it going there? Hit and Run was a gem. Yeah, that's another one of those games that was better than it had any right to be.
I played the crap out of that game.
It was smooth. That was what was really good about that. Game's controls were tight and smooth, and also all that $1 million voiceover. That's what. I actually on PlayStation Plus. They recently added the Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning, which is the re-release of that one game, and it's just smooth. But it features big name voiceover. Like I get there and immediately Winnie the Pooh is talking to me. He's like, "Oh, how's it going there? It's me, Winnie the Pooh's actor." And it's just wild. There was a lot of really big cartoon voice actors doing VO and PS2 games that era.
PS2 games.
Yeah, they had a lot of big... Jim Cummings, thank you. They had a lot of big-name voiceover talent in those PS2 games because that's who they needed to go to for it. So, like, some of the cast lists were just batshit crazy. I actually met Jim Cummings in person, too.
What? Oh, really? What's he like?
I have a funny story about Jim Cummings. He was very nice to me. When we were riding in the car. He was tired from his trip. I was tired from my trip, too. So it was like, what's up?
Sorry, you just blew my mind. I'm sorry.
What did I blow your mind about?
My stepfather was one of the main people on Kingdoms of Amalur, and I had no idea that they were going to do that.
Re-Reckoning?
Yeah.
It's one of those things where they just re-render everything. It's one of those things where they go through, all right, the core gameplay is fine, it just looks old as shit. Let's quickly update that, smooth out the FPS, and we got ourselves a brand new fucking game, guys. Yeah, so that just came out, and it's like, God, Re-Reckoning is getting a lot of really good reviews, too, because, again, it's a game a lot of people liked, just getting an HD remaster, so. But no, I was riding in the car with Jim Cummings, and we were going to an anime convention, and this anime convention actually had rented out the movie theater across the way to put anime movies on. And they were mentioning that to us, and he goes, what kind of movies are they playing? And I just say, without thinking, a Goofy movie. Because he also played Pete in Goof Troop. So you know what he does? Well, without looking at me, looking out the window, starts going, and slowly turns with a smile, doing Pete's laugh, looking right at me. And then I said in my Napa voice, "Nice to meet you, Pete." For a conversation one anime fan got to have in the front row of that truck. Is this blowing your mind right now, Kim? Are you related to the lead villain in that game too?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, no. There was like that caused like a huge that whole game like did a horrible thing to my family. So I was like, what?
Oh shit! Really?
No, that was like a big fucking deal. Like there was like a huge.
What, the game itself or the re-release?
No, the company. 38 Studios.
Yeah, that's what I roughly know is the company had issues, but they made a good fucking game.
The company had issues?
I don't know. I don't know. That's why I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, no, it's all right. It was just a whole goddamn thing.
All I know is the game was incredibly well received. Like it was genuinely a gem of that era. Enough that people wanted to re-release it, and they called it Re-Reckoning, which is a fucking hell of a name.
I'm sorry, Taka. It's like we're talking mafia stuff. We're talking like
what?
Yeah,
oh my god!
Like, bad. Like this is not. That's why I said what.
That's how mafia works.
Yeah. No. We're talking about like money issues, like by taking money from shady fucks and things. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I gotta go talk to I gotta go call my stepfather and find out what's happening there.
What? It's on PS Plus. It's been on for like a year.
I know about that. So I have to ask him because I didn't know.
I should say that the Montreal is no big deal, but guess what? They totally are. They've killed enough wrestlers. There are 3 episodes of Dark Side of the Ring about them. All right, this is in Montreal. I'm like, I already know what happens.
Montreal. What?
Ah!
What happened? They know.
Reckoning was intended to be an MMO. Reckoning was intended to be an MMORPG. I fucking believe you because it plays like one.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, right? They know. They are coming.
Right?
Oh, damn.
What's happening?
You want an honest answer to that, Kim?
What?
You're going to hear your family member go, "Wow, I hate that name." When he hears the name Re-Reckoning, I hate that name so much.
Yeah, it was just
They were developing an MMORPG alongside Reckoning. It was supposed to be
people for a ride with that one.
It's pretty interesting. Yeah, there's a video game documentary on how crazy the game video production was by Matt McMuscles. Yes, a friend of mine actually did an episode on what happened, where he breaks down development of a game that had issues, that had famous developmental problems, or something.
Yeah, there was lots of bad things in this one.
Well, if you're gonna be heading out for the night, I think I can start cleaning up here. Do you want to take your Tickle Me Mem with you, or do you want to leave that here for private use?
You need private use of it?
Someone's got to keep open the door. Usually I have Mim hold it open, so Mim will hold it open all the same.
I mean, you want it for private use. I mean, I'm not here. Who am I to deny you?
Hey, Rock, what the fuck? Is that a goblin? Holy shit, is that a goblin?
I'll just put it down right over here. Wait, actually, I'll put it over this way. Wait, no, that's me.
Oh, no.
That's still me.
All right.
Damn it!
We're slowly wrapping up this stream, which will, of course, be derailed if I get raided, which has happened. Why can't you move it any further away?
Because I can't. It makes me go instead.
Well, I'm out of options here, Kim. I don't know what to tell you.
No, it's gone. It's gone. I did it. There we go. I won!
Excellent.
My God. Bravo. Bravo. That's me clapping.
That's some speedy clapping.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if being fast is a brag. So, when is your next stream, honey gobs?
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. PDT, I believe.
What
Gonna play some Dark Souls.
Wow. Dark Souls in the morning, right when you're waking up and at most irritable. What the I don't know if I can do it. I don't know.
Gotta push myself.
What build are you going for in Dark Souls?
Just like a tank, just health and strength.
Yeah. It's usually what I do. I'm gonna get hit a lot. What will make that less painful?
You get hit a lot in this game regardless. What will make me die less? Just bigger, chunkier health.
Every time I see playthroughs where the people are just naked with a club, I'm like, fucking show off.
People who can parry are powerful.
That game's parry. You know, people could parry if there's any kind of fucking indicator when we should hit that. Dory Gray Leet. Hey Taka, can I get a Virgin Long Island iced tea? Yes, you can. On its way to you. Don't worry, Honey Goblin. I'll need to talk to you about. I'll need your advice how to beat Dark Souls.
I'll do what I can.
No, don't promise that. I may ask too much. Cam, when is your next stream coming up?
I don't know. I might wake up whacked.
It's the re-reckoning. It's the re-reckoning. It's not the original reckoning. It's a second reckoning with a sense of humor about it. I want to see that business deal, you know? I want to see PlayStation. What will take? Well, you want Age of Amalur reckoning. We want some reckoning of some legs, you know what I mean? Okay, anyways, guys, thank you so much for swinging by the bar. Tomorrow at 12 p.m. PST, unless Mim can't make it, we will be playing some South Park, The Stick of Truth.
Yeah, I guess you won't know till tomorrow.
Yeah, Mim's not been feeling a little bit, Mim's been feeling a little bit down. Well, we'll take it one day at a time.
Mm.
Yeah. Get well soon, Mim.
Too much duck voice.
I think that did it.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
too
there was
much
too
duck
much.
voice.
I think there's just too much duck voice. Far too much. I want to thank Crimbo for hanging out here, by the way, Crimbo. Hope you had a good day. I want to thank all the VTubers for swinging on by here today. I want to thank Kim Rai for being here. I want to thank Honey Goblin for saying yes to swinging by again.
Oh, thank you for inviting me.
Well, it's always great to have you here, and I'm glad everyone can see your awesome new model.
Oh,
And
Shout
Vape.
out.
Yeah, Vapor89 with a 3-month resub. Thank you so much as well. So everybody, we gotta find somebody to. Oh my God, why is everyone following now? Every time, right? Time to wrap it. It's such a weird thing to complain about. It's like,
Can I suggest somebody?
well, hold off on that. More people are subbing and following. So, Daz Wasme, thank you so much. Message me who they are.
That was me.
Das was me. Das was you? Das good. Das is good, yeah?
Das food.
Taco shrimp used added permanent term. I'm gonna kill you. Wow. That was... I mean, Kimrai screamed that at me a couple times. Muffus stream. Thank you so much for the prime subbage. That's 2 prime subbages back to back. What?
Oh no.
Right?
That's pretty impressive.
That's... Because I'm trying to rhyme something with prime, and the first thing came up was slime, and I'm like, I don't know about...
Crimbo's getting into you.
Well, Crimbo's goo is always there. The Crimbo's goo is always truly there with us. Oh, my goodness. I apologize, Crimbo, for missing your message. I'm so sorry, Crimbo. I missed your message. I was actually going to have Crimbo swing by, too, but Crimbo sent me a respawn text, but I never got back to him. Ah! Crimbo, I am so sorry. I just Matt Damon'd you. Fuck. Fuck. Sorry, folks, we're out of time for Matt Damon here. All right, Crimbo, I'm gonna have to get you back next week. No, it's totally cool. It was kind of impromptu, but I still appreciate you being patient enough. I do. Kim, you
That was
want
real cool.
Crimbo's one of those people that I'm really happy I got into VTubing, because if it wasn't for the tech we had, we never would have seen their art. Well, we would have. Just would have been less likely to see it. And son of a bitch! Vaporeon! Ruff! Damn it! No, Bob! Don't! Bob! No! Damn it! Bob, I'm here again. Vaporeon, we're wrapping up. Dominion Golem! No! Thank you! Ruff! Damn it! Fuck! I hate this. This is what happened. I still may not be a dog, but I can still bark on command.
I see.
Do you? Do you? Okay, I think we're gonna live through this. Kim, you didn't send me. Laughing Nightmare gifting a sub too.
Oh yeah, it's right here. Sorry.
By.
That's the one. I really love their model. They're really cool.
Service for the goblin.
Oh.
Okay. Honey Goblin. Were you named for your personality because you're one of the sweetest people on this planet?
Oh, thank you.
There you go, everybody. Alrighty.
You're gonna make me blush.
Don't buy into it too much. You should see him on a date.
I'll have to take your word for it.
A date with Kimura is like a regular date, but dire.
The stakes are high.
It's like everything, but just it's dire. Thank you all so much. I want to thank a couple people before we wrap up here, real quick. When we started this stream, a lot of you were incredibly kind, and I want to thank Niku the Neutral, Postmortem Keeler, Kaizen56, Raging Wolf, Naughty Plays, Laughing Nightbear, A Cheeky One, Dr. Speakeasy, Jaunty Jackalope, and Silva Avlis. Thank you so goddamned much, you guys. Diego LPZ, Kanchi19, Tac Next Gen, Jewelry Jelly, The Mr. Hat, Death2990, Con Talman, Kairos Vasilis, and Niku the Neutral one more time. Thank you so much. It really is very kind. A cheeky one because you gave bits and subs the last couple days, and I want to thank you again. The one Kylo VA, thank you so much for saying that. I'm glad you like swinging by the Friday nights at the Weary 101. I'm looking forward to next week. It might be a bit crazy. There might be a lot of people here, actually. I'm not saying what you said, Zodiac Kangol, because I think you're about to both of me. I want to thank Silent Sonic 666, the number of the beast. There we go. Is Crimbo coming back? Whenever Crimbo isn't on screen, people should be going, "Where's Crimbo?"
What's the Crimbo doing?
Now, that's what we actually made Mim watch the Poochie episode. By the way, Honey Goblin. Mim had never seen the Poochie episode of The Simpsons. That is required watching. That is the one mistake I made was not maintaining creative control over the character. And I didn't ask for money. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you so much for swinging by the Weary 101, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Have fun.
Good night.
Good night.